Hey there guys, welcome to this vlog, video, or whatever you want to call this. So the reason why I'm making this is because I just realized there were some questions that I wasn't able to answer during my live session on Instagram, and those questions were all about relationships. And if you guys are in happy relationships, you don't have to watch this. And if you guys are single like me, well, you guys are more than welcome to watch. But joking aside, this is all I have to offer and answer. So, if I could remember, one of the questions were, how do I find the one? For me, this is based off a 24-year-old answering, giving his own opinion. And you may follow this or may not, but it's just an advice or this is just based on experience. And I believe one of the best ways to find the one is to find yourself first. And when I mean find yourself, you really have to enjoy the single life, grow first as an individual. I'm 24 years old and I still feel, I still feel young. When I mean young, I'm still immature in a good way. I enjoy watching cartoons. I enjoy buying action figures. I still like going to the toy store more than going to shops wherein you buy, expensive stuff. But I do believe you really need to find yourself first. And for me, what I do, one of the things I love doing, or more than one thing, I love to hang out with friends. I love doing last minute plans. Honestly, I love reading books. I love searching for new music, and those little things make me whole. That's wherein I find myself. And when I mean find myself, usually whenever I'm with friends, I discover new things. For example, I discovered that I actually love eating Japanese food, and I'm thankful because with my friends we get to explore other restaurants. Or, for example, when I mean to say finding yourself, it's best to, you never know, maybe you actually are more productive when you're alone. And those are some of the things that I feel will make you find the person, maybe the one or the person that you will love in the future. And sometimes it may not make sense when people say that you have to find yourself. I feel that maybe if you and that specific person are both finding yourselves, you guys might end up bumping into each other during the process. And that's what I feel might happen. And I do feel that sometimes that I come across these people that I meet, and sometimes I'm like, are you the one? Could you be the one? But I don't think about it. I don't stress about it because it's best to always focus on yourself. And you never know that you might find the one just by doing what you love. How do you deal with moving on, or how do you move on? Well, I've been there and done that. Just, you can think about school first, or if you're working, think about your next paycheck, or how you can do your job better, or how you can spend more time with your family. Like, there's so many more things to think about and to improve on. And I feel that once you've broken up, it's best to call your closest friend or your closest sibling, hang out, go to the movies, go to the arcade, enjoy each other's company, reminisce about the good old days, and just remember that it's not the end of the world. Always remember that every heartbreak is a lesson, because they're not mistakes. If they're a mistake, then you won't learn. And it's best to learn from your mistakes, because you can improve on that. And maybe you gotta accept sometimes it may be your fault, maybe not be your fault why you guys have broken up. But other than that, what's done has been done. Grow, learn, and not forget about it. So just learn from your past, apply it in your present, and see results in the future. And that's what I do all the time. What do you do if your crush doesn't have a crush on you? That's a very tricky question, because how would you know if your crush likes you back? And this is something like a high school or college typical thing wherein, ooh, this guy like me, does this girl like me? Like, we would never know. And sometimes what sucks is that you don't know who their friends are, so you can't ask or fish. You know what I mean? And those were the days back in college wherein you ask your bro like, yo man, does this girl like me? Or if you ask the girl like, yo, does this guy like me? Like all those things, were actually fun back in the day. But now when you're on your own figuring it out, it's kind of tough because all you can do right now is probably stalk their social media, check if they're posting subliminal messages about you, like I like this guy, I like this girl. And sometimes it's gonna be your fault if you expect, if you gush over the fact that, oh, I think this post is about me, I think I'm the one for this person, you're gonna get disappointed. So always remember your expectations, your disappointments. But going back, I think the only way to know is if you go for it. And that's something I might do. If there's somebody I like, I'm gonna talk to that girl and tell her, hey, I like you and this is what I feel about you. And to be honest, I don't know how we can all do that because you have to find the perfect timing. And I don't know how and don't know when, but letting you guys know, I will do it. So I'm not gonna be a hypocrite and be like, yo, just do it. Tell how you feel. But you never know, just go for it. Maybe they're just waiting for you to make the move. And I feel that it's gonna be fun and the thrill. And if ever, he or she likes you back when you make the move, then good. If not, if you guys get, how do I say this? Friend zoned or bro zoned or whatever you guys want to call it at this age or this time, just laugh about it. At least you went up and told the person your feelings and what you feel, and that's a good thing. There's a question also about choosing the relationship or career. And obviously, I'm not your father or I am not your brother, but if I were to choose, career first, obviously, for many reasons. If you feel that you are not doing well in school or at work and you're having this kind of toxic relationship, I believe you have to do what's right. And you know what I mean. You could probably, sit down and talk, tell them how you feel. But if this is going on for a while, I think you really have to be the one to let go, because having a toxic relationship isn't supposed to be the right way to live. I mean, why be in a relationship wherein you argue and fight and it makes you suffer? When I mean suffer, you suffer like your grades get low, you're not functioning well at work, you're giving bad reports, bad reviews, and you lose your job, you lose your your schooling. That's not good. You're not supposed to have a bad type of life just because of a bad relationship. And I believe there are relationships out there that motivate each other, make each other a better person, and that's what we all need in this life. We all need someone who will motivate and make us happy. And if you think that the relationship is not helping you in any way, I do believe it's best to just communicate first, talk first. If not, then you really have to let go, because it's going to be for your own future. You know what I mean? I know not all relationships are like what you see in movies, but it's close enough, because happy relationships are the ones wherein you all or both of you grow. But when you know it's toxic, you know what to do. And that's it. That's all I wanted to get off my chest and share with you guys. And hopefully, if you guys have any more questions that I can answer or maybe give advice or opinions on based on me, 24 years old, I'm not an expert at anything, but been there, done that, I could share experiences. So other than that, thank you guys for watching. I hope to read your comments soon and questions and maybe answer it and make you guys happy. That's it. What do these YouTubers do? Subscribe, and leave a comment. That's it. But other than that, guys, enjoy. Don't stress about being single. I mean, it's fun to make jokes about it like I do, but other than that, just enjoy and grow first. Love you guys. Peace.